with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. So you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. So you be with.
Welcome to the CertifiedSteppazPodcast. I'm your host, Smooth. This is my co-host, KP.
Yo, what's up? What's up, baby? I'm coolin', man. I'm feeling good. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna get into all the pleasantries right now. What's up? I know you're doing great. Man, I want to know if you, saw that video that dropped a couple days ago about, on World Star Hip Hop.
Shorty with the...
Average. Yeah, like the average fee, like with the dude that went off on him. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, I think he was speaking facts. He could have lightened up on a little bit. Maybe like he just is a little bit too harsh on, I think. Yeah. But if she called in to a show like that, maybe she needed that. You know
I think didn't he say something about like you calling into my show like unsolicited, and I was kind enough to answer. I think he said something like that in the video, right? So it meaning like he didn't have a plan to come on is what I took that as. So you calling into that show, looking for advice. Yeah. However, I'm with you. Like when I watched the video, like I ain't gonna lie, I cringed, dog. I was like, ooh, dang. But it's just because like I genuinely think like there's a way to speak to people, you know what I'm saying? But if that's his approach, I respect it. Like, you know what you're getting. Like, obviously she was brave enough to call in. You had to be following homie for some time. Yeah. You knew exactly what you was getting yourself into. So I don't feel sorry for her. I just cringed because it was hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? But because like the message, I get it. Like she's 35 years old. I think it was what he was saying. She got a 13-year-old kid, right? And she's built herself up with this business. Basically saying that she's earning 6 figures or whatever, and now she feels she's entitled to that equal in a partner. Yeah. And homie was just letting her know like, what makes you feel like that? Then he asked her, "What you rate yourself?" Yeah. Right? That's what blew me. Like she said a 5 with makeup on a 6, but her body nice. Come on, bro. Like as dudes, like we can sense that confidence. Mm-hmm. If that self-esteem low, like we gonna look at you how you look at yourself. Yeah. You a bust down off the gate, right?
Yeah. She knows. She should know. Ain't no nigga making 6 figures want no 5.
Thank you. Yeah. And then on top of that, don't want no 5 with a 13-year-old. Yeah. Come on now. Like if we being real, so like I get what the dude was trying to tell her. Like who are you to you first of all you calling yourself a 5, and then you have the audacity to turn your nose up at potential. Yeah. Like, come on. So that's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? Because he right. Like, man, come on. Like you going to miss your blessing. Because, like, the statistic that I know is, like, when you say I'm looking for a person within, especially women, when they say I'm looking for a man that's earning 6 figures or better, I don't necessarily know if they understand what they're asking for. Like, when you're asking for a dude making 6 figures or better, you're basically cutting off 90% of your opportunity to get with a man, right? Yeah. Because that's what it is when a person like people who are earning 6 figures or more are 10% of the population, men. You know, so like right out the gate, right there, you're saying F potential. I deserve that, and 9 times out of 10, the dudes who earning that ain't really checking for your criteria, a 5 to 6. Average rating that you're giving yourself. Like you saying this, right? Yeah. And then you coming with a 13-year-old kid and you 35, right? Yeah. Like it's like come on.
Yeah, man. The crazy thing about that, let's say you're religious and you pray every night to God about send me the love of my life. Mm-hmm. You think God like, okay, the love of your life gonna make 6 figures,
right? Right. Yeah. Like he ain't thinking like that, yeah. And that's why I'm like I get moved, like, cause playing devil's advocate. If I'm thinking how a woman may think, they could say, well, I want to find somebody that can move in the same circle as me, right? Meaning that the same tax bracket, the same industry, somewhere around to where they understand lifestyles, right? I understand that. And that may or may not be doable, but understand that if you're chasing that caliber of person, one, that may or may not happen, but then two, man, you could be on the shelf for a minute chasing something that chasing something that may not ever come true. Instead of really putting yourself out there and opening yourself up to a dude that may be earning $50K, maybe earning $60K, but got a dope ass idea that can put him in position to be a high 6-figure earner or a 7-figure earner or beyond, right? Yeah. Like don't be closed-minded to those opportunities just because he ain't where you need him to be right now. Yeah. Like if he's handling his business and he ain't really needing you for anything, but he's just at a lower stage than you, man, stay open-minded to that, because homie can really build himself up. That's a motivated individual. Like, that's how I look at it. Because me, on the flip side of that, with a chick, I ain't looking at a female and expecting her to match where I'm at, right? I done put myself up nice, and as far as I'm concerned, like, I'm pretty okay in life, right? And I ain't expecting chicks to match that. I ain't expecting you to come out the gate and be at that level. Now I'm cool. Where I'm at is I'm tapping in here. Like, I'm trying to see what's up with your mental. Like, what's your plan for your life? Yeah. We can build on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I come. But like, because of that, because of that situation, it got me thinking about where I wanted the topic to go for this episode, man. It was like I was thinking, I was like, you know, shorty, you know, she called herself average and then said that she needed a certain kind of man, right? And for me, it was like, I was like, nah, you, in my head, I was like, man, you a bust down at best, right? Yeah. So it was because she said she was a 5. Like, I literally said that after she rated herself, right? I'm like, damn, you calling yourself a 5. Every dude, like, that's a bust down, right? But it got me to thinking, I was like, shit, do we really put women in these categories? And like, so when I say categories, I'm talking the wifey/girlfriend stage versus the friends with benefits / bust down smash buddy, right? Yeah. And then you got the homie, right? It was like, do we do that? And then if we doing that, is it like initial, like when you first see her, you doing that? Or if it's like, let me get to know her and then I'll put it in a category. Like, how do you go about, you know, putting your chicks in categories if you do it at all?
Yeah, I put females in categories, but I don't do it right off the dump though. Like I check their personality first, see how that goes, see how the communication is. Yeah. Just get to know them. Yeah. But like wifey, I say that like I see how we communicate back and forth. When our time together, how that gel. Yeah. But for wifey, that's hard for me to find.
It's hard, like so you ain't jumping into no wifey category that. Yeah. Like whenever you do get to that stage, or like when you got a chick that you considering wifey, right? Yeah. Like, are you doing the normal hang out at a hookah's bar type stuff with her, or like you like getting creative with your dates to see what type of vibe she on? Like how do you move with the wifey, you know, in public versus a chick you may be kicking it and smashing it with?
Well, if it's the beginning, I'm treating them all the same way.
Okay, so you can put them in a category, right? Yeah. Got you.
So I wouldn't do nothing different. Like,
got you.
It'd be the same kind of dates, I guess.
Yeah, but okay, let's say now, like, but if you got one that you putting in the smash bucket, right? Yeah. Are you not doing
smash bucket?
You know how we talk, dog. You know how we talk behind closed doors. Let's keep it a bean. But like, if she getting that type of attention from you, where like y'all can actually like go out and hang out and get some food, not necessarily where you paying all the time, but like just kick it in public and shit like that.
For the what, friends with benefits?
Yeah, the chick that you just
Usually, but not to the extent I would do with wifey though. Like if it's friends with benefits, I mean, we could go places, but it wouldn't be like not as special, I'd say.
Yeah, you just know what it is. But that's usually how it is. Like, shit, we homies. Like, but I mean, like, and you were sitting there saying that, like, for you, whenever you considering the wifey stage, like, it takes you time to get there, right? Yeah. Like, what's your vetting process? What's your criteria, like, to even get, like, what are you looking for? And I know from a point it's gonna be a connection, but like, is it certain things like that she has to come with in terms of like, do she need to be at a certain level in life with her job? Is she required to like be at a spiritual level with you? Like what checklist do you have?
Job wise, I don't really care about that. It'll be all one would be she got to know how to dress nice.
Yeah.
She ain't got to dress nice all the time, but be able to.
So that physical appearance is there for you.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Yeah. You got to be attracted to.
For sure.
Yeah. The mental got to be there. Like our conversation just got to gel. Mm-hmm. She got to have a sense of humor, cause I joke a lot.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the core things when you think about it, like that person that. But so like for me, when I'm with you, like I am checking out the outer appearance, but it's honestly like what's gorgeous to me. Like I can call everybody beautiful because I think that there's beautiful people in all walks of life. But however, an attraction is different. So like that physical appearance is gonna be there. So like one is I am first checking how you swag yourself out, like how you stepping out, right? Like if you can jump fly, and you ain't really, when I say jump fly, you ain't necessarily got to be in no heels all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to necessarily just be dressed up, makeup and all that all the time. I'm just talking about like when you put yourself together, when you stepping outside, or you well put together. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So I am looking at that, and if you well put together, if that well put is attractive to me. Yeah.
So you ever had a chick with a dope ass personality, but she couldn't dress for nothing?
Man, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. I mean, like I won't say. So she wasn't my girlfriend, but I was kicking it with her for sure. This is some years ago too. So it's a long time ago. But yes, nigga. And it was. I mean, it's cool, but it's like it's like. They get to looking at you like you doing too much, bro. It's like, nigga, where you going? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you put on all that? And you really ain't got on nothing but some jeans and a t-shirt, and some sneakers, or some joggers and a nice little sweat, like a unit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you accessorize well. If you really ain't throwing no nothing special, so you looking at her like, what you talking about? This is regular. Yeah. But yeah, this shit is trash. Now, would I keep them in the friend zone because of that? That's a tough one.
Man, I had that situation happen to me a few months ago. Like the first time we didn't go on a date. The first, like we chilled at the crib, just watched some movies and shit. And she came over and I was like, oh man! And
this ain't it, love. This ain't it.
She like, what you doing all dressed up when we chilling at your crib? I'm like, man, I'm not dressed up. So like, I'm gonna give her another chance. See? Next time, I don't know. We went to eat somewhere. I'm like, God, I'm like, nah, this really ain't it.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, shorty, you gonna be in the friend zone.
Oh, so because she can't dress nice, you didn't even want to be her her friends with benefits. Like her F buddy, her smash buddy. Nah, it was like straight to the friend zone. Yeah. So that it turns you off that much.
Oh yeah.
I see, we different there. Yeah. I'm taking my action away from me. You know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't that deep with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like it is what it is.
It was another reason behind it, but I ain't just.
But yeah, I feel you. But for me, because there's exceptions to the rule for all of us, right? I get what you're saying. The majority of the ones that move like that are gonna go into the friend zone, but there's exceptions to the rule. The same thing, but like for the most part, I'm just a little bit more lenient with it. But like, going from that wifey to girlfriend material, I guess like, cause for me, like, just to kind of finish up on my thought about that, it's like, man, I'm tapping into your mental. Like that's off the dump. Like I ain't even gotta. Like they know that I'm picking your brain as soon as we start talking. Like, I don't care about what you do. Right? Yeah. I ain't asking all them questions. So I'm with you on that. I don't care about the occupation. And honestly, bro, most men, like, we ain't checking. Like, we don't care about what you doing, how much money you bringing. Like we don't care in terms of like it's not a requirement.
Yeah. I don't.
It's a nice to have.
Yeah. I never bring up what I do until the female usually asks.
Until they ask. Yeah. It's same here. Like, I'm not that self-centered. I'm not talking about that. But we normally really ain't asking a question about what you do until later down the line, for the most part, from what I know. Yeah. Right? It's like, you ain't checking for that. It's really about who you are, like how you rocking and what we looking for in a woman. Like, we asking them questions in the conversation. So I'm moving the same way. Like, but like once I've realized that I can't get that from you, like I can't get none. Like, if the conversation is super surface, and like you have no capacity to go deep with me. Like, I can't talk about future plans with you. I can't really go deep into like my emotions and my feelings and why I am who I am, and really kind of give you backstory on Caleb. If I ain't comfortable giving you all that, automatically you out of the picture for a wifey, and then then it's gonna be a fuck buddy situation, right? You're gonna be friends with benefits. Yeah. So
what's your criteria of friends with benefits? Like,
So like when I think about a friends with benefits, it's like somebody who I got a dope connection with, but like we really good friends, and for me it's like we really good friends, and we had sex and just decided to keep doing that, right? A lot of times that's how it happened, but it's like you at that stage where you can go. For me, you can go to wifey, you can go to the homie, depending on that connection. So like, if I realize that you just gonna be a friend with a benefit and you're not going to wifey, it's likely because I didn't get that feeling. Like, for me, I know like it's a feeling when I know I wanna rock with a chick. Like, you know how it is. Like, you got, damn, this shit feel good. Like, everything is effortless. Communication just flows. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all thinking the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got differences of opinion. Of course, that's important for a relationship. I don't think two people should think just alike. Yeah. However, like, in terms of like morals and how you are from a standpoint of what you believe, it's sinking, right? And I call that soul ties. Like, I'm really this time around, and I'm talking in the present, right? Because the old Caleb wasn't thinking like this, but this time around, like, I'm looking for that soul tie, and it's something you feel. So if I initially can't feel that with you, that criteria is you already a smash buddy for me. like is that the same for you, or like is it like, oh, is it not necessarily a connection, it's something different? Like, how you leveling your friends with benefits?
For friends with benefits, it's like if I don't get that vibe with you, and I rarely get that vibe for wifey material. So if I don't get that with you, you go into friends with benefits.
Why do you think we initially get those vibes? Is it like is most of yours like personality traits, or is it like personality traits? When I say, like, she could be somebody that's hella shy, or like can't take a joke, or somebody that's super emotional. Like, is it like a personality trait for you? Is it the physical appearance? Like, what's usually the main thing why you knocking them into that friends with benefits zone for you?
The number one thing for me that get a female put in friends with benefits is like most of my friends with benefits was we always talked about sex in the beginning.
Right at the dump.
Yeah, right at the dump. And I can say, like, I can see then, like, all of them go straight to friends with benefits.
Cause like that's what you want. That's what we on.
Yeah. Cause I done had so many females, man. After, like, with that going, they tried to go back to a wifey, or try to like go on dates and stuff like that.
Do they try to like cut you off in the process?
Yeah.
This should be corny, right? I'm like, come on.
I'm like, the whole time we had this going on. It was all about sex. Right. Now you done got older. You want to be in a relationship, and you want me to treat you like that, but I can't. Because it's been about sex the whole time.
We didn't establish a relationship. That's facts. Like, so I feel you on that. Like, it's like don't come and switch it up on me now, and then remove the one thing that kept us connected. Because I think that's what they fail to realize. Because I experienced that too, and it's like, like we got a physical attraction. Yeah, we cool and we know how to have conversation. We can hang around each other. We like each other's company. Likely if I'm a friends with benefits with somebody, I'm not always hanging around them. I'm not always in their presence and things like that. We ain't always talking, right? So like we cool, but then we got a physical connection. And if you circle back to me and want to start having these conversations, but then you take the one thing away from me that kept us connected, so like that is not getting you to wifey material.
Yeah, no. I had someone be like, "Oh, I'm dating with a purpose now."
Facts. Like,
what you was dating with before? You know what I'm saying?
What you dating with a broom? Hey, what you think? Facts though, like they make it so tangible. Like, what was you dating with before? Because that's a real question. What do you think she was dating with before? Like, if you had to answer that question.
I told him that exactly.
Like, I don't get that. I mean, in theory, I understand. I'm dating with a purpose, meaning I've reached a point in my life where, like, I'm no longer just dating to have a dude to say he's my dude. I'm dating to build a family, build finances, build a life. I get that. Yeah. But it's like, so how you approach me in your fun stage, right? And we rocking, and then boom, you come right back around and be like, all right, I'm dating with a purpose. And just automatically expect me to be on that same page. Like, look, if you dating with a purpose, and I'm your smash buddy, like you gotta go you ain't been smashing already. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, don't come kick that to me. That's not for me and you. Right?
They don't understand that one.
Have you had a friends with benefits situation where it was like long term? Like, it was like you just been smashing on her. What's the longest friends with benefits situation you've had?
Shoot, some years.
Like,
I say
low key to say
4, 5, something like that.
Oh, nah, I got you. Yeah, so I'm thinking, shit, she was 16 at the time. Yeah, so shit, about 16 years. No, but it's been cut off, you know, like in the last couple of years. But yeah, like on and off type of situation, for real. Like I had that, and it's like that's just what it was with us. Like that's the category we was at with it. And like for me, because where I was going with that, and I'll let you answer this question. I was going to ask you like. How do you go, like them long-term situations, how do they go about just staying there for you? But for me, I'll answer the question first. For me, it's like the reason why that situation stayed, because it's literally done now, but we literally, like that's the she now. Like it's just a situation where I was like, nah. But when it was there, it was like the situation was friends with benefits because we was cool and that was what we was on. Yeah. However, while we was continuing to do what we was do physically, a friendship formed, like a genuine one. Like I fuck with shorty, you know what I'm saying? Just on some cool shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was me, like I got to the point where the friendship became more important than the sex. Because at a certain point in my life, like I was
never had that.
Homie said, "Oh, yeah, I ain't never had that." But the real shit, like the friendship got way more important than the sex, right? Because you know, as dudes, you know, we getting it. And when you single, you fishing, right? And so like I was like, and then she was like, while I was demoting her, she was promoting me. Right, and so she was having these conversations on, you know, like you gonna be my dude and all this other stuff, and I'm like, nah, shorty. Like in my head, I ain't telling her that at the time, but I'm like, nah, shorty, this ain't it for us. Like, I don't want to lose the friendship aspect, and for me to get to the wifey situation with you, that would have to be something that like. That would be a soul tie feeling that I don't feel is there.
Yeah, you ever? I see where you're coming from, but y'all got that homie friendship now?
Yeah.
You ever see yourself trying to go back since y'all had that sexual for so long?
Like not right now?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm off it. Yeah. Like, and this is the longest I've been off. Like I'm genuinely like, I'm cool.
Like I got females like that. We just cool like that now. And since we still talked about sex all the time, I go back to that. I'm like, dang, I can't stop myself.
And if they want to pull up, you with the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like now with her specifically, I'm off it. Like I'm like, that's really my friend, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. And like I've communicated that to her for sure. Like she ain't like hearing it, but I absolutely communicated it to her. Man, it was what it was. Like that's all I can give you. Yeah. And I ain't really trying to take it nowhere from there. So, I mean, just in general with me, when I think about the F buddy stage, like you gotta be. It gotta be a conversation, right? Because we could be, especially us, we gonna label you that. Like so we could be thinking in our head the whole time, yeah, this is just my chick I'm smashing on. And we'll go as far as like if one of our homies or an associate of ours is like checking her at the same time, he'll be like, yo, what's up with Shorty? Like, that's you or what? And he'd be like, nah, we just kicking it, do your thing, right? That's the friends with benefits. So like we'll be thinking along those lines. Yeah. While at the same time, they thinking, nah, I won't F with you, right? And then they come and tell you, your friend trying to holler at me and all this other stuff. Yeah. And you be in this awkward situation where you act like you don't know. Yeah. You know how the game goes. So it's like, for me, it's like, I think the open communication gotta be there. You gotta just be able to talk about, you gotta just be able to be like, look, this is what we on right now. This is how we rocking, this is what we doing. And I think if y'all mutually at that space, man, that shit can work for a while, right? But then the second part of that, and like I want to ask you how you feel about this. How do you feel if a female puts you into a friends with benefits situation? Like it's her choice. Would you be cool with that? Like she was like, yo, Jeremy, I mess with you, but nah, like I don't see you as boyfriend material to me, but like I like the physical. Like we can keep doing that. You be cool with it?
Yeah. But I ain't never had no female tell me that though.
Yeah, all of them on big germs. Huh?
Yeah. It's smooth, baby.
All of them on my dog, man. I feel you, man. Listen, like, but how would you? So like,
but if it was someone I felt like was wifey material, like I had him in the wifey category.
That was the question I was about to ask. If you had him in the wifey category,
I'd be like, dang, what I did wrong? Like I probably feel some way about it.
Would you feeling some way? Would you be like, nah, I don't even want to mess with you then if you don't see me as your boyfriend?
Probably so.
Nah, you better than me.
Cause I wouldn't want my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want my feelings to
get involved.
Yeah.
You better than me.
Yeah.
Like if I'm single and she like, yo, I don't see the boyfriend material right now, but we can rock. Yeah. Man, I'm with that. Well, huh? You shitting me?
But what if she never see you as boyfriend material?
Then I'm with that until I find a chick who do. You shitting me? Like, what you talking, boy? Stop it. But like, and you mean to tell me we got this dope connection and I see you as wifey material, but you don't want me there? Cool, that's your feeling. But you at least see me enough to give you some dick? Like, yeah.
But it's all cool until...
the feelings get involved. I'm saying my feelings have never gotten involved, so that's why I'm with her. So I ain't never been burned like that. I'm cool. So until that happened, bro, man, serve me how you won't serve me. I will keep it a bean with you, bro. Like it just is what it is. So
I feel you.
Man, but then like after that you got like after your friends with benefits, you got the homie stage. Yeah. So
for the like, do you have a certain criteria for homie stage, or do you automatically put people in there?
The only ones I automatically put people into the homie stage with is like if there was like a backstory to it. So like I mentioned on last episode, like my homegirl, I was messing with her sister, automatic homie stage. Yeah. And first I'm gonna talk about that. So I'm gonna talk about how that, like, sister homie stage, messing with one of my bros, your chick gonna always be the homie sis, right? Some of my other homeboys, they female always gonna be the homie, right? Yeah. So that outside of those, but then after that, I'll be honest with you, bro, and I do it from a physical appearance sometimes too. Like, like if I see a chick and like you know how females can give that vibe off as they interested, like we talked about, and I sense that and I'm like, nah, this ain't like she could be liking me, but I don't see her that way. But then like I don't turn down conversations. Like I don't turn my nose up like I'm too good to talk to nobody, right? I always have a conversation, but in my mind I'd be like, nah, she's a friend at best, right? Yeah. Like whenever we having that conversation, like and talking to her, I'm right then and there. Like she's in that category. She's the homie. Like so I'm doing it off of like I have no physical attraction to you. Yeah. So for me it's like I don't see how it's gonna go past that. like you don't feel the same way. You don't. How do the chicks that you have in the homie stage now get that? Have you fucked on all the chicks that you have in the homie stage now?
Oh yeah. all the ones I have in the homie stage, We're friends with benefits first. And
that's right.
And they don't, they on that. I'm dating for the purpose now.
Thing. Yeah.
So they
not in your friend. Yeah, your friend.
Yeah.
But so like, there's never been a situation where you like a chick pulled up to you and she won't holler, but you're not interested, but you'll keep the conversation going.
I keep a conversation like I don't see myself better than nobody. I like to. I have a conversation with any female.
Yeah. But I'm saying like, let's say like that conversation went well,
and
like she asked for your number, right? Like, you'll give it to her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And if she hitting you up, it's just like you gonna.
No, I ain't gonna ignore nothing like that. I don't like ignoring nobody like that. But
that's what I was wondering. I was like, would you like? Because the reason I'm asking is because I'm like, she can like. She can fuck around, force her friendship, like not force it in like make you do it, but like force her effort so much to where you just realize that she cool people.
Yeah.
But it just haven't happened to you, right?
Nah. But if she would, I keep the conversation to an extent. She might start thinking, it's more than what it is.
So you ain't dropping no sexual content on her.
Hell no.
and like you ain't really, cause I know you said that you like to text and stuff, and like you ain't really having no in-depth conversations with them like that.
Yeah. I'd have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
But it just wouldn't go to to the extent of us seeing each other and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's that. So let me ask you something though. You got the right. Let's say you got the wifey stage, you got the friends with benefits, and then you got the homie stage.
Yeah.
If a chick is in the homie stage for you, can they be promoted to friends with benefits or the wifey stage, or like when you get put in this category, you stuck there?
9 times out of 10, you stuck there.
It's up there. It's stuck there, my dude.
I had one chick in my life that went from the wifey to the friends with benefits. And I'm going to tell you this story, man. Chick, this happened when I first moved to Houston. Chick would drink a lot. I think I told you the story before, but I'm going to read it. I'm going to tell it again. She came to my crib. Shorty came to my crib, lit.
Toe up.
Man,
I do remember the story.
Man, she walked in my...
I do remember the story.
I knew she was fucked up. Man, she walked in my bedroom and the door hit her right here. I was like, damn. And she stepped second back. I'm like, damn, sorry, messed up. So, man, I'm chilling in the living room watching TV. She say, I'm about to go lay down. All right, cool. Man, I say, man, I ain't hear nothing for like 15 minutes. I'm like, man, let me go check on her. I go in there, shorty threw up in my bed, bro.
Oh, man.
Boy, I was hot, nigga. I was so hot. And after that day, man, that's like the worst. Like, for me, that's the biggest turn off for a female. I don't like seeing like no female drunk like that. Yeah. Man, shorty was just, big pile of throw up, nigga. I was like, nah. And then after that day, I was like, nah, she ain't gonna never be wifey material no more.
Yeah, she'll never be able to, because you can't unsee that moment.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but what if it ain't that extreme though? Because that's extreme, right? Like chick throwing up, maybe like a chick farting too soon, right? You know what I'm saying? Some of that stuff, those are extremes, right? Yeah. But let's say it ain't no extreme shit, and it's just, you had just put her there because of whatever reason, like, would you consider it?
Nah. She
stuck there.
If you wifey, for me, you gonna always be.
You gonna always see her there.
Unless you do something like out of the norm. If you a homie, you can always go back to friends with benefits because that's where you probably was at. Yeah. At first.
Yeah. I'd always smash again.
Yeah.
But that's about it. So you were promoting demote within those two categories. But like, if I ain't never seen you as wifey, you ain't never been. I'm a little different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like for me, like when I'm getting to know any woman that I'm getting to know, like you can start off as wifey, and it could like somebody that I want to pursue, and then through our vibes or whatever, like shit get awkward for whatever reason, you can just become a friends with benefits or just a homie based on if you want to have that intimate connection still, physical intimate connection. However, like if those if that comes back, like because it's frequencies for me, it's like that energy has come back and it's like it's consistent. Yeah, I ain't running from it. Like I'm gonna rock with it because like for me, especially if I've already saw you as wifey, like like the only thing that would have to change is like your physical appearance. You have to get to a point where I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah, shorty got big.
You done lost your, you done lost your, like you done let yourself go, like. But I'm talking about you super unhealthy with it too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I would have to be turned off with you, but like other than that, if those vibes come back and it's cool, and it ain't even got to jump straight back to wifey, but if they come back to where like we doing our own thing and you like, yeah, this, Kaylin was consistent at one point in our situation. Let me go back and rock with that.
But man, for me, the wifey stage for me is so rare. Like I just gotta always keep you right there. For me,
it's sacred for you.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's sacred for me too. But I feel you like I just think where we come from is like I always think you can bounce back to it. Like I'm okay with with those chances of being like, all right, I see you. Like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be like, I'm not doing that with all females though. I ain't vetting all of them. Like first of all, you got to be special. Like you said, like, man, I'm picky as hell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm picky as hell. So like if I'm really looking at you like wifey, like I've already, I think you dope at some level. Like I think I said that already. But like if I'm viewing you on that level, I think you dope. So. Yeah, you can go. If you showing those same behaviors and it's on a consistent level, yeah, you can get back to your dopeness. Like I think that's the only way we differ. Like for me, it's like I'm okay with the comeback, and you like nah. Once I see you as wifey, you always wifey. And if I give you an opportunity to be wifey and you lose that, you never coming back to it. Yeah, so I get it. It is.
No, but nah. For me, you don't never. You had to do something. Like harsh.
To lose wifey status.
Yeah.
Like to throw it up in your bed.
Yeah.
You gotta be one of them. Because you said you saw her at wifey already and then, okay, so dang, so like you got a bunch of chicks lingering out there that just, y'all kind of just stop talking to each other for whatever reason, but you still see them as wifey material.
Not a bunch.
Well, not a bunch, I mean, but there's some, not a bunch, but like there's past situations that you.
A couple, maybe.
Yeah.
Like since I've been in Houston, I'd say probably two. Two I see like that.
Yeah. I mean, like you also, what you think about the criteria too? Because like now when I'm thinking about, the friends with benefit stage, I could just jump back up to that topic. Like, what if the female is on some, hey, like I'm grinding. I got this going, right? Like, I gotta respect that stage, right? So like I'm cool with that, and she's like, listen, I ain't on no sex, I ain't on no wifey, nothing. Like we cool right now. I like you, but like I'm focused here. Like, would you keep her around? Like, even though she labeling you as a friend, like no sex either though. but you like her, like she got a cool vibe.
I'd keep her around. I never had to deal with it, but I keep her around.
Cause when I think about the vibrations and stuff, I'm like, man. All that is cool, and then like once the sexual attention is there too, like it's hard to get off of a chick like when like y'all got a super dope vibe, y'all super connected sexually, and then like shit just go south.
Yeah,
you need a moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You need a moment. So like, and I take my moment, but I always take the situations for what they are, bro. Like if they fall off to the wayside, like, I'm cool with it. I don't make no big hoopla about it, especially if I'm not your dude. Like, if I ain't your dude, homie, I ain't tripping on Nathan. Like, I ain't, like, trust me, you ain't got to feel bad on moving however you felt you needed to move because you obligated to do so. You don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm always cool in that stage in my life where relationships can be resolved. You know what I'm saying? But, like, and especially if, like, the sexual chemistry is there. Speaking of that, like, what would you prefer? An aggressive chick or a good girl?
I'm a Scorpio.
I like
them aggressive women. Me.
when you say you like them aggressive, is it like they need to be aggressive in like pursuing you, like make the first move, do all that, or just aggressive like when y'all get into the mode, like she know how to hold her own?
I mean, like aggressive, like when it comes to like sexually.
Yeah.
Like, if I send you something sexual and like in a text message, I send you a picture or something.
You want something back?
Yeah, I want something back.
Yeah.
I don't like them females that be like, oh, why did you send this?
Hey, quick, are you one of them dudes that just send random dick pics off the dump?
Yeah, nigga.
Right off the dump, you just send them that shit.
No, not right off the dump.
I mean, not right off the dump, but like you send them unsolicited, like they ain't gotta ask for them, or it's like.
I say.
Because I feel like you gotta know them like that to do it first.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. If the conversation got sexual before I say.
Yeah, okay.
I ain't gonna we just talking. I ain't gonna just
About to say, boy, you one of them fuck niggas the females be talking about. I was gonna leave that to myself though. But nah, I mean I feel you like that for sure. Like I like aggression. However, like when it comes to like a chick who's just like who secretly just play the background, like and just be chill, like motherfucker surprise you, bro. Yeah. Like so, like I'm talking about like, cause you got them cheap females that'll pop they shit, and and a round or two that then pretty much validated what she's saying, right? Yeah. Like I know that's a for sure kill. That's gonna be nice, right? Yeah. But then when you got them ones where you like, I don't know how this is gonna go, and like blow your socks off, you be like, that's the ones where I be like, yeah, friends with benefits for sure. We staying here, and if we can get up a notch, I'm with that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that's how I be looking at that. It's like, yeah, I'm but it doesn't. From a personality standpoint, like. I'm cool with it. I love an aggressive chick. Like I love a chick that just slick at the tongue, gonna pop her shit and go like can like move with you like the homie and the girlfriend, right? Like I love that chick. Like that's fire to me. Like that's what I want. But like I don't be sleeping on the little good girls, because they come out at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So for me, man, I haven't really had too much experience with ones that don't.
That's not aggressive?
Yeah, that's not aggressive.
Yeah. And see, I'm vice versa. Like, I have a lot of experience with like, play the background chicks that's like, they present themselves as, as classy and not moving too out there, right? But then like, you get behind closed doors, it's up there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had some experience in that, and it's like, that shit fun. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, of course, you got them aggressive ones too. Yeah. For me, it's just like, as long as the chemistry's there, like, because if I'm vibing with you, if I've already caught a genuine vibe with you, you already come with a level of being able to like, kind of pop your shit, kind of hold your own with me, and kind of talk slick and be funny and you make me laugh as while I'm making you laugh. You already know how to do that stuff. So like the sex just take off from there for me. So it's like, and then from there it's like, shoot, I ain't trying to lose that connection. Yeah. Whenever you in the single stage like we are now, right? Like being real with you, I want you, like do you put together like a hit squad? Like do you got a team?
No, not right now.
Not necessarily like when I say a team, we say we team. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got a few people that we slide, few trusted that we slide on. Like you got, do you do that in general? I ain't saying if you got it right now, but like do you rock like that in general?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had that, but
for sure.
Like I was saying, but all the ones I had like that, they done got older. They date with a purpose.
Now they want a purpose. Yeah.
They date with a purpose, and I'm dating with a purpose right now too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not really on that. Yeah. To be honest.
So yeah. For me, it's like I've definitely, when you single, it tends to happen, right? Because you stay open minded to your options, right? So you definitely you ain't closing the door to shorty, but you just ain't. For me, I just ain't out there. Like not every female can get access to me, and I stand on that. Like I don't care how you feel. You can call me bougie. You can call me stuck up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever term you want to coin me. Like if I feel like you don't deserve access to me, love, you ain't getting access to me. Period. I don't care how you perceive my actions after that. You can put whatever rumor you want out there. You just don't have access to me. So when I'm moving, when I say like I got a few trusted, like it's because like you've been able to get that connection with me and build with me, and like now I'm at the stage where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. But like at this point right now, I'm at the same point you at. Like I'm genuinely looking for somebody to rock with.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking for somebody that's gonna hold their own, that's gonna really motivate me, keep me on my shit, like all the other stuff that we've been talking about. and really take it to the next level. However, I ain't gonna close the door to no motherfucking fun. Nigga, I'm a mid-30-year-old handsome young man living in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I don't shy away from that at all. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. Like, and I'm not saying that in no cocky way, right? But like, I know who I am, like, and I know what I bring to the table. So until I find that connection, I'm out here.
See, the thing different between me and you, like, right, like, I done had all that, and it was fun. It just, man, I done got to the point where I'm just trying to find the one, I guess.
And you haven't, and then I ran that lap, remember?
Yeah.
Like I ran that lap, like, you've been. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you've been doing it, but it's like you ain't completed that race yet. Yeah. So I get it. Yeah, we definitely coming from two different levels, right? And it's not necessarily to say that like because I ran that lap that I ain't trying to run it again. Like I just stated, I'm at this point I'm going on 4 years being divorced, right? So like for me, like single life is exhausting. Yeah. However, like there's still fun while like I ain't out there like I was when I first got out of my situation. But if opportunity presents themselves, you enjoy that, like, cause I ain't finna stop living. Yeah. But the ultimate goal is absolutely to get to the wifey/girlfriend material. That's ultimately what I want. I know that's what you want. That's what most men want. What's get misconstrued is like women think that they gonna make us do it on their time. Yeah. Nah, if a man ain't got his purpose yet, y'all can give it up. Yeah. Let him find that first. If he ain't got no purpose in his life and he's on the quest to find that, you're gonna be second for a while. And you gotta be okay with that. And if you dealing with a man that just ain't got no idea what the fuck purpose is and ain't chasing nothing, you just cut him off anyway. Yeah. If I'm keeping it a being with you. So like, and then once we find that, then we open it up. That's how we was with this podcast or all this stuff we got going on. I wasn't really emotionally available for motherfuckers to really just be in a relationship with me. And I'm assuming you was probably in the same situation. Yeah. Now, it's like, all right, we got this off the ground, we building our other stuff, but now we got a process. Yeah. Now I can start entertaining some shit. So shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, this conversation been dope. Like, just to kind of talk through, two men, because like, as I always say on almost every episode, bro, it's our opinions. It's how we feel about topics. We ain't calling nothing facts. And we always open for conversation. So it was dope to just sit down with you and pick your brain, because I definitely learned some things about us being different, especially what blew my mind is I didn't know, for the most part, chicks can't come out of their category when they get there with you. I'm like, word. Yeah. So it was cool to learn that from you, because I always thought me and you kind of synced on that level, but it's dope to see the dynamic there. But man, like, as you know, like, bro, this is episode 6, bro. This is the Certified Steppers podcast. We want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. It's been dope. We are both of us. We definitely looking for wifeys, but we don't mind no friends with benefits, and we need friends, baby. Until next time, bro. We out. Yeah.